Come on.
Yo, what is up guys, Punkerzz here, and today I'm bringing you another Advanced Warfare MLG tips and tricks video, and today what we're going to be talking about is the perk Toughness, whether or not it is necessary, and basically should you use it. Now today I'm going to show you a couple of examples of me with Toughness and me without Toughness. Thank you to my teammate DC Light for helping me out making this video, really appreciate it, dude. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples, basically talk about the pros and cons of using Toughness, and basically overall I'll tell you guys whether or not you should use it. So if you guys enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing you'll be watching here is basically a demonstration of me without the perk Toughness. My teammate is going to be shooting me once or twice in the foot, and I'll be showing you guys how far my gun moves. Now as you can see, I'm aiming in the middle of that circle made out of barbed wire right there. Now as he shoots me, you'll see that my gun jerks right out of range of the circle, as you'll see in a second. My gun moves actually pretty far out of the circle. So if that was like an enemy I was shooting at, then really my aim would be off them immediately as they were shooting at me. So really, if you don't use Toughness, it's going to be much harder to aim, and we all knew this beforehand, but I'm trying to show you guys, just a straight up example of what it looks like. Now as you can see, I'm aiming at, an example of an enemy, and as he shoots, my aim it doesn't go off him. I kind of screwed up there on the shot, but if I'm aiming at his chest at this range and he shoots me, my aim will go right up to his chest, or I mean his head, right about. And as you can see, my aim actually goes a little bit above his head. So if you're aiming right at the head, your aim will go above them and you will not be hitting your shots. Now in a second here, he's going to go over to a long range gunfight, and you'll see how drastic it's really going to be when you're at like a long range gunfight. And even if you're not using a submachine gun, even if you're using an AR, you're really going to notice like how bad the recoil is, especially because you're dealing with a regular gun recoil, and then added on top of that is a recoil of someone else shooting you. Makes it much worse. So you can see here he's going to shoot me, and my aim just goes way off of his body. If I was trying to kill him in a normal gunfight, there is no way that I would be able to hit my shots unless I drastically moved down my cursor. And even if I did do that, there's still not a guarantee that I'm gonna hit those shots. So now I'm gonna switch over to my class with Toughness, and I'll show you guys there. Alright guys, so now we are using the perk Toughness. We're using pretty much the same exact class, but instead of using Hardline, we're going to be using Toughness. Now as you can see, when my teammate shoots at me, my little, I guess you would call it a crosshair on my gun, stays generally inside of the circle. It does not go near as far out of the circle as you would think, but this is at a pretty medium to long range, I guess sizing. Now as you can see, my teammate's going to come up right here, and as he shoots me, my aim is going to stay on his body. Even though he is shooting me, my aim is not going to go anywhere to where I'm still not hitting him. And I kind of phrased that I didn't phrase that very well, but basically if someone is shooting at you, it's not going to matter if they're hitting their shots, because the Toughness will pretty much make up for that. Now if you are aiming at their head like you just saw, your aim will be boosted off of them, but if you're aiming at the head, then you're going to have to pull down anyway because of the recoil. Now at long range, this is the best using Toughness, because as you can see, my aim does not move off of the body, although I am having an aim at basically the stomach or chest area for that to happen. If I was aiming at the head, then it would most likely move off of the body. So as you guys can see, it's pretty open and shut. Toughness is very important. That's why you see all pro and top AM players using Toughness. Basically anyone that's playing competitive, and a lot of people in pubs too, use Toughness. And so I think it's probably one of the most important perks. And people talk about perks all the time that you have to use while you're playing. Most people don't like this. They don't like that some people have to use perks. That's just how it is. And Toughness is one of those perks that you must use, because there's not really a situation every game where you don't need to use Toughness. Because like once a game you're going to be in a long range gunfight, you're going to need that Toughness. You're not always going to be so close to where it's not necessary. So you can't just think that you might not need it, because you most likely will always need it. So I'm going to do kind of a short video today for you guys. Oh man, that was a nice no scope. I actually recorded a super long video for today. I edited it. It took so long, and I lost all the footage. I screwed up on the exporting, so I pretty much lost it all. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.